Hey guys, welcome in a new episode on my channel. I'm a little sick today, but even that I have some reflections, so I decided to share it with you. So stay for longer. I used to hold on so tightly to the situations, to the people, because I was always imagining my version, how life would go. I would overthink conversations, replay things in my head, wonder all the time if I said something wrongly, if I should say something more differently. I just always wanted people to understand me, to choose me, and I wanted them to stay. But when the things didn't go the way how I expected, I felt like I needed to fix it. But recently, something shifted for me, and it happened because I read one book, and I have it with me right now. It's a book, Mel Robbins, Let Them. I think lots of people know this because it's kind of popular, and honestly, it's the best book I've ever read in my life because it's extremely interesting and you can learn a lot. So after when I read this book, like everything in my mind shifted. They're basically just two words: let them. Let them misunderstood you. Let them leave. Let them choose something else. Let them do whatever they want. While you stop to controlling everything, you're realizing something really powerful and important. You become free. So recently I feel like my life is in a huge reset phase. So as you guys know, I'm in Cyprus right now. I'm working, I'm saving my money, overthinking a lot, trying to think about my next step, where I'm going to live, what I'm planning to do. It's a lot. And honestly, this period of time just showed me that I have to slow down and also pay attention to my surroundings, like my people, my relationship, my environment, my choices, my expectations. I always wanted people to treat me the way how I treat them. Um, I always wanted to the situations in my life that was happening turn out the way how I want. I just always had lots of expectations. For a long time, I was trying to control everything around me. But life doesn't work like that. Sometimes people will disappoint you, they will leave without an explanation, and they will treat you really badly like you never wanted to. But this is how it works, this is how it goes. And for a long time, I fought that reality. I tried harder, I explained myself more, I gave lots of energy from myself to other people. But recently, I realized something. The more I tried to control everything, the more exhausted I was. And you know what? The moment when I finally started letting go, that was the moment when I finally could breathe. The letting mindset is extremely simple, but it's also very powerful. So basically, it means to letting people be exactly who they want to be, who they choose to be. Not who you become, not who you hope will become, not who they were in the beginning, not who you imagine they could be. Just who they are. If someone misunderstood you, let them. If someone doesn't see your value, let them. If someone will disappoint you, walk away from you, let them. Because the moment when you stop controlling other people, something interesting happens. You take your power back. You stop wasting energy trying to control people who do not see your value. You stop explaining yourself to people who already decided to not understand. And instead of fighting reality, you start accepting it. And acceptance doesn't mean weakness. Sometimes acceptance is the strongest thing you can do. Because peace comes while you are stopping fighting what already is. I think the hardest lesson in my life was realizing that not everyone is meant to stay in my life. And I know it kinda sounds simple, but while you're actually going through this, it's really painful and hurtful. Because when you care about someone, you want things to work. You want the story to have a happy ending. You want the connection to last. But when it doesn't, it feels personal. For a long time I thought like maybe I should try harder, maybe I should be more clear about my intentions, maybe I'm not enough, I'm not good enough, maybe I should explain myself more. But over time I started realizing something very important. And focus, because this is an important one. The more you chase, the more you lose yourself. This is so powerful. There were a moment in my life when I was trying to give so much of my energy, trying to fix things, trying to understand people's behavior, trying to hold on to the connections that already were fading. And it was so exhausting, mentally exhausting, physically, mentally, emotionally exhausting. But the moment when I stopped chasing, it felt a little strange. There was definitely sadness, but also a relief. Because suddenly I didn't have to convince anyone, I didn't have to prove my value, I didn't have to fight for a place in someone's life. One of the biggest lessons I'm learning right now is this: what's meant for you won't require constant convincing. The right people will definitely stay because they want to, not because you beg them to. Not because you explained yourself 10 times more. Just because they value. And when someone leaves, it doesn't mean there's always something wrong with you. Remember, holding on to someone who already let go hurts even more. Remember that your energy is the most valuable thing you have. And every day you're deciding where you're investing it. You can invest it into overthinking, into chasing, into trying to fix things that are already broken. Or you can try to invest it into yourself, into your dreams, into your life that you actually want to have and you're about to be happy. And the moment you start protecting your energy, your life will start to change. If you're watching this video and you're going through a difficult time, maybe someone left your life, maybe things didn't work in the way how you expect them to work, I want you to remember one important thing. Sometimes what feels like a loss, it's actually a redirection. Sometimes life is removing things from your life because it's making space for something better, what's coming. And even if it doesn't feel this way right now, one day you will look back and understand why the things went this way. At the end of the day, the most powerful and important relationship you will have is with yourself. So instead of asking, why didn't they choose me? Why they ignored me? Ask yourself, am I choosing myself? Am I respecting myself? Am I building the life that I always used to dream about? Am I happy? Am I growing into a person I actually want to become? Because when you truly choose yourself, you stop chasing people who don't choose you. It's just such a simple concept. But sometimes the simple ideas are changing your life the most. And I'm still learning, I'm still growing, I'm still figuring out my life as everyone else. But I'm more at peace right now. So if you're in a season where things feel uncertain, people are leaving or life is not going the way how you expected, maybe this is your reminder. You don't have to chase what is not choosing you. Just let them and choose yourself. Okay guys, thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a comment, like and subscribe, and see you next time.